Hello there, and welcome to the Pets Aplenty channel. Making a selection between the German Spitz and the Pomeranian can be pretty challenging, as both breeds are outstanding in their own unique ways. We understand this challenge, so don't worry, because, as usual, we've got you covered here on Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, we've gathered all the helpful information about these breeds to help you make the ultimate choice on the dog which gets that particular spot in your home with a 9-round battle that covers everything from their history to their health. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the join button. Let's see what each breed has in store for us in today's 9-round match. Alright, here we go. German Spitz versus Pomeranian. Let's start the fight. Round 1. History. The term Spitz has historically been used to refer to a wide variety of stocky dog breeds with thick, dense coats. These breeds have upright ears and plummy tails on their backs. The Pomeranians are a toy Spitz from Pomerania, where the breed originates. This breed was a favorite of notables like Sir Isaac Newton. During the 18th century, Pomeranians gained favor among the upper classes. When Queen Victoria I saw a Pomeranian that weighed only 12 pounds, she got passionate about developing the breed's miniature version. This little variety of Pomeranians quickly gained popularity and was registered with the American Kennel Club in 1888. The German Spitz initially appeared in 15th century Pomerania. Poorer members of society and farmers often relied on them as guard dogs. However, the visiting aristocrats of the 18th century took a shine to this breed, and the dog quickly became a status symbol. Furthering the breed's already widespread popularity was King George I of England's German-born queen. There are 5 varieties of German Spitz: Keeshond, Giant, Medium, Miniature, and Pomeranian or Toy Spitz. More recently though, the medium-sized Spitz is being used in place of the German Spitz in general conversation. Their numbers dwindled after the end of World War I. However, Keeshonds were crossed with Pomeranians and numbers grew. Since both dog breeds have a common ancestry, we're off to a yappy start with a tie at 1 point apiece. Round 2. Appearance. The Pomeranian is a toy variant of the German Spitz. The paw-to-shoulder length of a male or female German Spitz is 12 to 15 inches, while that of a Pomeranian is only 6 to 7 inches. German Spitz weighs 24 to 26 pounds, whereas the Pomeranian weighs 3 to 7 pounds. Both males and females are the same size. German Spitz can grow as much as 2 feet taller and 3 times as heavy as a Pomeranian. Due to their twin coats, they could stay warm while keeping an eye on their farms and herds in Germany. The German Spitz has a soft, fluffy undercoat and a coarse, straight outer coat. The Pomeranian's undercoat is dense and short, but his outer coat is finer and more prolonged, giving him a fuzzball appearance. Their muzzles and heads are likewise distinctively diverse designs. The muzzle on a German Spitz is as long as half his skull, but on a Pomeranian, it's just as long as a third. The ears of a German Spitz are triangular in shape and stand upright and are usually visible, while the ears of a Pomeranian stand upright but are sometimes obscured by the dog's fluffy mane. While the Pomeranian's tail is high and lies flat on his back, the German Spitz's tail curls ever so slightly to one side. In contrast to the German Spitz, whose coat is only allowed to be one of 8 recognized colors, the Pomeranian can be any of 18 standard colors, including black. They are among the most visually appealing dog breeds because they're so fluffy and beautiful that they may easily be mistaken for decorative items. For their appearance, they both get 1 point each, so it's 2 points for the German Spitz and 2 for the Pomeranian. Round 3. Temperament. These breeds share a similar demeanor despite their distinct features. They are always on the move, so you must spend much of the day playing and cuddling them. Whenever you plan to leave them for long periods, it's advisable to provide them with something to do to keep your footwear and other personal belongings safe. While their tiny legs may not require the workout their active minds certainly do. Both dogs are friendly and curious, so they'll quickly make friends wherever they go. They're also also quite loving and affectionate, often preferring to spend a lazy afternoon snoozing on a loved one's lap. Both the Pomeranian and German Spitz enjoy the company of kids. However, as we'd always advise, teaching kids how to handle a small dog properly is essential because they're much more fragile than kids might expect. They have not lost the barkiness that made them effective watchdogs in the past. These dogs are perfect for you if you're looking for a cute dog that'll bark at everything. However, these two are not for you if you can't stand the sound of dogs barking or live in an apartment building with noise restrictions. This means that while they enjoy the company of other dogs, when they do, it is likely that they may yap, either out of excitement or as a way to playfully challenge their canine companions. Their lack of inhibition often hurts them when they challenge larger dogs that aren't used to these little fellas getting in their faces and calling them out. They have similar temperaments, so they get a point each once again. 3 for the German Spitz and 3 for the Pomeranian, everyone. Round 4. Grooming. Due to their Arctic ancestry, modern-day German Spitz dogs and Pomeranians require some grooming effort for their double-coated coats. Brushing your dog's coat regularly can prevent excessive shedding and remove mats and tangles. Poms, like the Spitz, have delicate skin that can easily irritate by frequent bathing. Both breeds need their nails clipped monthly or as required. Brushing their teeth twice a day will be significant for Poms who are predisposed to dental problems. Each dog gets a score of 4 because of their modest grooming needs. Here we go with 1 point each for this round. 4 points for the German Spitz and 4 for the Pomeranian. Round 5. Socialization. These dogs, like any other, need early and consistent socialization. This not only improves your canine's social skills as an adult, but it also makes them more adaptable to new environments. They are not shy by any stretch of the imagination, but their small stature can make the world seem overwhelming. However, like all dogs, they can be molded through socialization into the confident, outgoing companions they were always meant to be. By giving 1 point each to each breed at the end of this round, we're now at 5 points for the German and 5 for the Pom. It appears to be a battle that'll be closely fought. Let's see if anything changes in the following round. Round 6. Training. Because of their intelligence, training sessions with the German Spitz should be as enjoyable as possible. If these dogs suspect they're being fooled, they'll become defiant and refuse to follow commands. The secret to properly teaching these working dogs is to keep calm under pressure and use a range of food-based rewards during positive reinforcement training. As natural guard dogs, German Spitz puppies must be trained to control their barking. This breed benefits significantly from early socialization, yet their natural instincts may cause them to bark at strangers. Housebreaking a Pomeranian can be challenging for various reasons, so it's important to start potty training as soon as possible. Due to their sensitive nature and direct response to their owner's voice, Pomeranians will only become bossy and stubborn through harsh training methods. It's advised to train your dog using positive reinforcement and food-based incentives regularly, with a focus on managing excessive barking. Although Pomeranians are not naturally people-aggressive, they require early socialization to develop positive human connections. Because of their natural smarts, these dogs are a joy to work and live with when adequately trained. They both deserve a point each for this round. Our scoreboard now reads 6 points each for everyone. Round 7. Exercise. Given their working dog ancestry, German Spitz dogs in particular benefit greatly from regular exercise. Although these dogs perform best with at least 1 or 2 hours per day of off-leash fun and many vigorous daily walks, the exact amount of exercise required is highly variable, as each dog is individually different. Dog sports like agility and Schultz Hund are perfect venues for the German Spitz's athleticism. They also require daily mental stimulation, which will boost their confidence. Pomeranians, in contrast to their traditional toy breeds, are highly energetic and will require a little more activity than the typical lap dog. Even if Pomeranians have no trouble wanting more, a few short brisk walks and some 30 minutes to an hour of intensive interactive play ought to be sufficient. Pomeranians may be small, but they pack a big punch in dog sports and activities. However, if they've had enough exercise for the day, Poms are content to settle into whichever lap is available. With 1 point each, we're now at 7 points for the German and 7 for the Pom. Round 8. Diet and Nutrition. Compared to the Pomeranian's daily intake of about 1 to 1/2 cups, the German Spitz's intake is closer to 2 cups. Providing them with high-quality kibble is the simplest method to improve their health. As always, we will love to emphasize the need for a constant supply of clean water on hand. Since they're small, you won't need to worry about becoming broke from feeding these dogs. They get 1 point each for their diet and nutritional needs. It's 8 points each, everyone, with each dog refusing to cede even an inch. This looks like a total finish. Who knows? Maybe things will turn around in the final round. Round 9. Health. Poms and the German Spitz are both excellent choices in terms of health and longevity. Comparatively, a Pomeranian might expect to live another year or two past the average lifespan of a German Spitz, around 15. A few health issues are shared between the German Spitz and the Pomeranian. Due to the relative rarity of the German Spitz in the United States, data on the necessary checks for the breed's health is scant. The German Spitz may have an increased risk of developing idiopathic epilepsy, hip dysplasia, and knee issues. The Spitz also has a significant risk of developing cataracts, cancer, glaucoma, and other eye difficulties. Skin issues are common in Pomeranians, and some even experience alopecia. Maintaining a healthy, dry coat requires daily care. 1 point each takes us to 9 for the German Spitz and 9 for the Pomeranian. Here we are at the end of today's contest. Both dogs are amazing, and they both come out on top. We'd love to conclude by saying that every human has a choice. It is vital to consider your personal needs and environment during adoption. Both dog breeds can work excellently as a pet or companions. This is our evaluation. Remember, yours may be different. In addition, before adopting a dog, do well to seek professional advice from the breeder and your veterinarian. What are your thoughts on today's contest? Let us know in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button to get early access to our upcoming videos plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlists and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.